Hi guys, it's Danny. I am back with my first process video in a long time. We are doing buttons this week for the stash dive. So I'm showing you a bunch of products, and most of it is from the My Mind's Eye. It was from last year, and I think it was called like Wicked Meechant Malvado. Anyway, it was from last year. So that's an older product as well, but I had quite a few of it left. So, and then I also used a sparkly purple paper that's like glittered paper, kind of like that POW stuff that you get. I want to say it's called POW from American Crafts. And let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm just trimming it down right now. And just the usual, just trim down a little bit just so I can give the background a border. And I really like that purple. It really makes it all pop. I just want to say that I'm so happy to be back. This is like the first process video I've been able to do in months. I think you all know I had just some major computer problems. I'm praying and hoping that they're all worked out. I think they are. So it just feels really good to be back doing videos, and I just want to thank you again for all your comments. Really, just warmed my heart, made me feel so good. And thank you so much for just encouraging me. And anyway, I'm really happy to be back. Sorry that I was missing for so long. Believe me, it was depressing because I missed everyone and I missed doing my videos, and I couldn't even leave comments, and half the time I couldn't watch because it would just crash. So anyway, I'm inking up all the edges, and I think I showed you, I just used a VersaFine. I usually grab my Memento or my VersaFine, whatever's closest to me, because I don't know what I did with my black soot distress ink. So anyway, yeah, I just pretty much ink up all the edges so that everything pops a little bit more. And then my glue wasn't sticking very good to that paper, probably because it has such a texture from the glitter. So I used some of the Zig glue pens, so figure that that might help it, stick down a little better. And I'm going to be doing, I showed you, of course it was really fast, but I'm going to be doing this picture I had blown up to like a 5x7 of my brother and his family. It's like my nieces and nephews and my brother and my sister-in-law. And I just love the picture, and I've been wanting to scrap it for a while. And I love doing Halloween like layouts and things, so I was really happy to like find this picture and dig out these papers. And anyway, I love it. They look so cute. Super cute. So anyway, I'm just messing around with my layers, trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm sorry I keep leaving. I don't have room to put my cutter there. Sometimes I'll think about it and pick it up so you guys can see what I'm doing. And other times I just go to the desk that's behind me. And that's where I usually do all my cutting, a lot of my cutting and trimming. So that's all I was doing, was just trimming it down. There was no reason to, I just wanted to use the edges, which I've done in a scallop. I put like in a scallop border just to give it some different, different shapes and textures. So not everything's just totally straight edged. And this is the gold paper that I constantly use, and I think it's POW. I don't know. It's at Michael's. It's really super thick, and it's a little bit pricey. I always just wait for it to go on sale, and then I grab a few pieces, because otherwise it would be like $2. And yeah, so I just wait till it goes on sale and usually get it for like $1.25, $1.50 or something. But it's awesome. It's really thick, and like I said, it didn't say on the back if it was the POW paper, but I'm pretty sure because the glitter doesn't come off, and it's so glittery. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's one of my favorite. This is from the paper pad. It's just like they have all the different cut aparts. So I just did a bunch of cutouts and cut aparts, and then I just decided to even trim the boo down even further. So now I'm just messing with my layers. I'm popping this up on some pop dots. So, give it some more dimension. And let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go back and do the edges. Anyway, I love doing Halloween pages, but I like struggle unless my brothers give me pictures of their kids, because my boys are big, and so they, I've scrapbooked most of them already. I've been scrapping since my oldest is 19. I've pretty much been scrapping since he was a baby. So I'm like always like, I need pictures because I love doing Halloween stuff. And so I just have to hit up my brothers, for pictures of my nieces and nephews because they're young enough to still go. So anyway, like I said, I was super excited, and I've been bugging them, so I'm hoping I can get a few more pictures to do for this year. Now I'm just starting to glue. I just decided to go ahead and commit. And that glue I love. I get it at Michael's, and you can get it several places, but I get mine at Michael's, and that way I can use a coupon. But it's by Tombow Mono, and I love it. I get the sticky one with the dots, so that way it gives you some, you can pick it up for a few minutes before it becomes permanent. It's a lot like the American Craft one that Chamel uses. That This to That, I think is what it's called. It works exactly like that, but I can get it, it's great. It just works awesome, and I can get it with, a coupon and stuff, so, and buy like 3 or 4 at a time, because they sell packages of refills in, I think, 3. So anyway, I love it. It's awesome glue. And I am just messing around with the buttons because after all, this was a button challenge, so I definitely want to get some buttons on the page. So I'm not sure if you can tell, but in the lower left-hand corner by the picture, I put some buttons there, and I will be adding more. Right now I'm just working on the chipboard bat. I had like chipboard from this line. I had the decorative buttons from it, the chipboard. See, there's the buttons from the line. I love it. It's so super cute. So I had that. I had like almost everything because they ended up getting it at Michael's, and again, so I could get it like a really good price, on sale. I know I got most of this like maybe right before Halloween or right after, when all of it had went to like 50% off. So I got a really good deal. Anyway, I'm just starting to lay stuff down. I really love this button challenge. I'm so glad that Carla picked this out. This was because I do have, just like everybody, I do have quite a few buttons, and even these decorative ones. And sometimes, yeah, like I'll just use like a couple and forget to, like you just don't, I don't know, I don't use them that much. So I'm glad that she did this challenge because it really pushed me. So I'm just doing some more buttons down here, the decorative mixed with regular buttons out of my stash. So I did use just some regular ones that, that I've had for years. And you might not be able to tell, but I did put twine through them because I like the way it looks when buttons have the twine or some kind of thread. So I did that. Now I'm getting ready to work on my title. I'm using a little bit of wax paper because I just want to make sure it's all going to fit good, what I want to say. And I did show you at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to check and see if I can get the exact name of those, because I used, I think, two different thickers. Let me check. Yeah, they're called Journal. They're Journal, and I don't see the color, but it's kind of an orangey. It's almost like a copper orange, and they're really glittery and tall and thin, and I love them. That's what I use for the word friends. And those I just got from Marshall's, so I'm sure they're probably older. I don't know, I can't find the year, 2012, so they're a little bit older. And then those spooky ones, I think those are also from 2012 or 13. Let me check and see if I can get the exact title for you guys. You know what, guys? I know that they were from Pebbles. They went to a Pebbles Halloween line, and I want to say it was like 2 years ago, because I think I cut the tab off. So anyway, I do really love them. Sorry, I don't know the exact name of those, but yeah, they're almost gone. I love them. I've used them so many times. I actually bought 2 packages, and they're almost gone. and I remember they were from a Pebbles Halloween line, and I want to say it was 2 years ago, so probably 2012. Um, Now I'm just messing with that. And then that Hello die you guys might recognize is from Lawn Fawn. I just die cut it out of some of that gold paper and put it on like a banner, which is another die. I used a few of my dies on this page. So now I think, oh, I'm showing you some of it. Yeah, I'm showing you some of it, but I know it's going to skip a little bit because my camera stopped and I didn't realize it. So you're going to see in just a minute that like there's a little bit stuff, you know, that there's more stuff on the page and you're going to be like, what happened? So I think my camera stopped or something, so a little bit you didn't see, but I will like show you. I realize it, and then I'll just kind of point it out to you in just a second. I'm messing with some twine because I want to add some more twine. But then I decided I don't want to do the orange. I didn't want to do the green. I wanted to do, or yeah, vice versa. I didn't want to do the orange. I wanted to do the green. So I just changed it, and now I'm messing with it and decided not to even make a bow. I just wanted to have it tucked behind the tag, and I'm just using glue dots to make sure it stays in place. Fiddling like we always do, right? Don't we scrapbookers always fiddle? So anyway, oh, my journaling I did on a tag, so you'll see that, and this is where I think the video cuts out. I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out where to put it, and here you go. So I've already tied twine, several different colors. Again, it was a matching twine that came with it, and I'm just showing you all the different things, buttons and star sequins that I added, and more buttons and a few more layers at the bottom. So sorry about that, guys. But anyway, I did point out, and you'll see really good on the still shots, you know, the few things that I added. And then I showed you where I put my tag. I tucked it in behind that picture. I had to lift it up, so again, I was happy about my glue because it, you know, has a little give. So I just layered it behind the witch's, you know, behind that, the witch's ride tonight, and I love how it turned out. I think I'm going to pull it out, yeah, to show you guys. Anyway, I totally love it. You'll see some still pictures coming up. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. See you soon. Bye now.